Hello everyone, my name is GhJared and welcome back to... What was this game called again? Hello everyone, my name is GhJared, welcome back to the... I just flipping had it. Hello everyone, my name is GhJared and welcome back to the Fidelio incident. That's the name. And we are continuing here, about to go through the hail. Oh, here we go. Hope it protects me.
The door. It's working. Kiss my arse. Fucking island.
Okay.
The black smoke. Nearly there.
Nearly there.
Oh no. Oh Christ, what the? Oh fuck! Help! Help me!
What the hell happened? Did I lose? No, I got abducted. That's what happened. This game turned into a horror game. Great! I'm now in prison. Fabulous. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if it was supposed to simulate an avalanche or what, but it certainly didn't work very well. Nightmares return. Oh, that was a nightmare? Oh.
No. No! I was right there. What do you want from me? Tell me what you want from me.
Prove your word. Prove your word.
Stanley. The sooner you find Leonore, the sooner you can get her off this fucking island. Just find her.
Well, I can't see crap. Is it? There's so much smog. Smog? Not smog. Fog. I guess an avalanche pushed us down the mountain. Forward to warmth and fire. Ah, note.
I will not be a prisoner's wife. I will not become like those other empty wives. Like my mother.
What?
I will not be looked after or taken care of. Isolated. There is no light without him. He is my heart, and I cannot live without my heart. I'll do whatever it takes to get him out. I will not be a prisoner's wife.
You know, from the amount of notes that we have read, we have learned surprisingly zero information about their past. About what's happening and that whatnot. Where the hell am I supposed to go?
I'm lost.
Okay. Really?
Please call. Let me hear your voice.
A little bit of text just popped up there. I don't know what that was about.
Ah, of course. Missing the fucking handle.
You kidding me? I gotta go find the handle. I don't...
Shit! Frozen shut.
Yeah. Okay. Time to find a handle. Someone have a handle here for me? Someone? Anything? Anything here of any more value or worth? No? I'm sorry, what the hell is this?
Shut! These little fuckers can really sting.
Yeah, that's a jellyfish. There's a lot of skeletons. What the hell? Did I land in some kind of, like, dinosaur graveyard? Like, what is...
All dead.
Bit late to comment on that. Little bit late. I already said about this.
So many funerals today. I was with Stanley at his father's funeral. There was quite a crowd of people. I told Stanley his father would be proud of the turnout, but he said Paddy would just want to make a speech. The police were watching the crowd, but they didn't bother anyone. They were hidden, but I spotted them straight away. I had to help Stanley write the eulogy for Paddy, but when it came time to read it, he couldn't speak. He gripped the sides of the lectern so hard I feared it would splinter in his hands. Finally, Stanley said Paddy was a speechmaker, but he wasn't enough like his father to do him justice. He just folded up the speech and left in silence. I wonder why I keep these damn journals. There are so many things I wish I could forget. Today at the school site, my senses were filled with the buzzing of insects and the smell of the jungle. But then, all at once, I thought I was back in Belfast. The air rocked with a heavy thud of a bomb exploding. Stanley took off in a dead run towards the sound. A cow had set off an old landmine, and there was a man at the edge of the field shouting for everyone to stay back. But Stanley, he charged past him, splashing into the mud. I wanted to stop him. My voice froze in my throat when I saw Stanley lift the tiny body out of the grass. The boy's name was Udom. He had been walking with the cow. Udom's father collapsed as Stanley gently passed the boy to him. Udom's father kept apologizing over and over for not protecting him from the evils brought to this village.
Well. Okay.
I'll take
Found the
that.
wheel. Let's head back up. So I guess his nightmare is the fear of being thrown into prison. Hey, a door that worked.
Finally, an open door.
Woo! New chapter! We are inside a facility that I can't read with steam everywhere to make it nice and warm. What a heating system.
Oh, great. More freezing water.
That's okay, we got warm. It'll warm up, we just don't have time for it to warm up. Right's always the good option. What do we have here?
Come on.
There we go. Told you right was the best option. Now to continue on our way. Down the other way. I have no idea why this facility is here. I have absolutely no idea either. I haven't seen an indication what this is for. My best bet is it's some kind of research facility. Some government research facility. But I don't know. What do we have over here?
There's got to be some way out.
I figured as much.
Locked. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, why would they lock a door from the inside? Okay. I obviously know I have to go to the right because that's where that closed platform. But I want to make sure I don't miss anything important. So we're gonna go this way first.
There's not much shelter. This place is bloody cold. I've got to move quickly.
Oh god, you're right. I guess I'm dedicated to this path now. Here we go. Good thing I came over here too, because there's another vent I had to close.
That's a big fucking door.
Yeah, it sure is, isn't it? Okay. This is very interesting. I love the heating system. I think that's pretty cool, using steam with this what piped out the entire location. That's one way to heat a place.
Ice now.
Ice?
Fuck, it's cold out here.
Yeah.
Looks like it's been deserted for ages. What the hell was this place? Some Cold War bomb shelter?
I don't know about that. Cold War bomb shelter? Not in Ireland, no. Great, all the radio communications are
A
dead.
key card. Let's see if it still works.
Oh, on that door? Okay. We can do that. It could be an old nuclear silo, but I'm not sure about that either.
I've got to get out of this place.
Yeah.
Stuck in the ice.
Oh, because it all freezes to ice that quickly? Okay, so now I gotta take the heat out of the system again. Opening it.
I don't like the looks of this. Hello? Who's there? Can you help?
Please state your name.
We've been in a plane crash. My wife.
Please state your name.
Stanley. Stanley Florence. But you...
Child not found.
Listen to me. I'm trying to find...
Please state your correct name.
It's not his real name.
Stanley. Whitaker. My name is...
Child found.
For the son of Patty Whitaker to do something like this. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but it's like you came from a different tree altogether. What are you talking about? What are we doing here? You know exactly why you're here.
I'm trying to find my wife.
I've done nothing wrong. Usually I'd say that's a matter of perspective, but not in this case.
Tell me where she is.
I've only got one question for you, Stanley. Why did you bomb that pub? What?
What's this about?
You're talking about Rory's pub? You think I
That
did
was
that?
30 years
You're
ago.
mad.
That wasn't me.
Rory was a mate. I would never understand the question. I wasn't asking whether or not you did it. Why did you bomb that pub?
Where is Leonore?
Something's going on here. This might all be a massive dream. Or a massive relapse.
Wasn't that an IRA pub? Bollocks. Rory wasn't political. With all those dissident Republicans who drank there? Everybody drank there. It was just a local. What about your father? Did Patty Whitaker drink at the local?
No.
No. Your father, the famous peace activist, wouldn't step foot inside it because it was Michael O'Shea's pub. And Michael is real IRA. But then you go and marry his daughter.
I don't want to hear this.
Jesus, I can't imagine the look on your father's face when you told him. Surprised it didn't kill him on the spot. No, it was the police that killed him. Then why didn't you bomb a police pub? Help me understand. There's nothing to understand. I didn't fucking do it, right? You've got the wrong fella.
Right. This goes a bit deeper than I thought it would.
Frankly, I'm glad you chose that pub. Probably saves us a mess of trouble.
Please.
Bunch of tossers and tow rags, all of them.
Just let me go.
All of them criminals, except her.
Please.
Fiona Miller was just a little girl. You're gonna pay for that. Go to hell. Look around. We're already there.
What the hell is going on? Little breakdown person?
I can't believe you're the one shagging Michael O'Shea's daughter. Leave her out of this. What's she like, eh? I'll bet she's a wild one.
What the fuck is this all about?
I just might have to go pay her a visit while you're stuck in here. But she's got nothing to do with any of it. Maybe me and some of the lads. If you ever lay your fucking finger on her... You'll what? What'll you do? Blow me up too? You want to protect your little whore? Sign that statement.
This is not right.
What? It can't be.
You can't just say.
I don't know when this letter will reach you, if it will reach you at all. I can only pray that it will. Our world is clouded by the fog of war, but in the time I spent with you, things finally became clear. For the first time, I thought I could imagine a future, a life with you. But that's all over now. Sometime very soon, I'm going to be transferred to the maze, and I know I'll
maze?
never leave that prison alive. I don't know where I'll go when it's over, but I'm not afraid, because I've seen hell. This is it. And it's cold.
No, you haven't. I flooded
and
with
it's
water.
Dark, and I've no way to reach you. Leonore,
Oh, only people
you are
that
my
watch
light.
the Troy live stream
We
will
have
understand
no
that.
future together, and I'll not have you wait for me. Forget about me. I'm already dead.
Stanley, can you hear me? Stanley, it's time to wake up. You have to move on. The dream is over.
What the hell's going on?
What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
Just a nightmare, right?
No, that's
It's
called
all over now.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
It's over.
PTSD, man. What the hell?
Huh? It's not as cold in this part of the island. Maybe I can finally get my head on straight.
I can hardly feel the pen in my fingers. My
What the
whole
hell?
body is numb. I could hardly see the words on the page. I can't stop crying. They've taken away my heart. Stanley has been arrested for the bombing of Rory's pub. Someone must have set him up. I asked my father if he knew who would do this to Stanley. He just said that I should move on. Stanley won't live long inside prison. I nearly spit in his eye. I swear by all that's holy, if I find out that he had anything to do with Stanley being arrested, I'll burn him alive.
Okay, so here's what happened. I'll try to make some sense of this story because this is probably just as confusing for everyone watching it is for me. So, I'm not sure if that plane ride that we did at the beginning is true or not. I'm not sure about that yet. we do know that happened is that Stanley's father was apparently a really great peace activist, and Stanley didn't care much for his father at all, by the looks of it. And apparently his father either may or may not have done some unethical things, I'm not sure. But we do know that Stanley was framed, or that he caused the bombing at some kind of pub. So that's as much as we know so far. I don't know much about his wife. People seem to be treating them with a bit of disrespect.
What is that? Insects. Ha! Take that, you little fuckers.
That's what the little bugs and sounds are. What the hell? So now it's not I'm cold, there's a lot of flippin' insects everywhere. Ooh.
That tree. It's monstrous.
Yeah, actually, now that you pointed that out, that's a pretty interesting tree, isn't it? Ugh.
Everything is in place, but the air feels hollow and empty in my chest. Oh, I can hear my heart pounding in my ears. In just a few hours, life as I know it will be over. But that's only if I'm very lucky. Otherwise, my life will just be over.
Oh.
Today I'm rescuing Stanley.
So she broke Stanley out of prison. Okay, so maybe that plane did happen and we were simply walking through...
Oh, come on. Why is this locked?
I don't know. Why is everything locked?
We hadn't been to the ocean since spring, and it was a shock to see our tray so barren and frail. As we walked, Stanley wrapped his coat around my shoulders. It was still warm from his body, and I pulled the collar up to my nose to see if it still smelled like him. It didn't. It just smelled of dust and mothballs. Stanley said his father would bring him here and say, "This is why we struggle." He thinks that now he finally understands what his father meant. But I wonder. I laid the jacket on the ground and pulled us both onto it. I just wanted to make him forget the rest of the day. I wanted to forget the rest of the world except for him. The grass was itchy and dry, and the sky was as white as butcher paper. Neither of us bothered to speak another word. The cold wind would have just carried our words away.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, I'm all out of time for this episode. Boy, this story is a bit confusing, isn't it? Oh boy, we got a lot of mystery and we still probably have a lot to learn. But anyways, let me know what you think of the game down in the comments below. Hopefully we'll make sense of all this. My name's GhJared, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Bye!